And currently we are, where are we currently? Lost. Oh, you can't be lost on vacation.
Welcome back to another episode of Travel in Style. Today, we reach the final chapter of our Disney Destiny adventure as we arrive at Disney's private island paradise, Castaway Cay. In this episode, we'll explore Castaway Cay, compare it to Disney's newer Lookout Cay, experience an unforgettable dinner at Enchanté, and bring our Disney Destiny adventure to a close as we join Captain Jack Sparrow for a battle at sea before fireworks light up the night sky. The next morning, we arrived at Castaway Cay just as the sun began rising over the Bahamas.
Good morning. Today we are arriving at Disney's Castaway Cay. This is their original or their first private island. I'm going to show you the difference between this island and Lighthouse Point, where we were yesterday.
And the first thing you notice isn't the beach. It's the massive rock barrier stretching across the entrance to the island. Out there, just beyond those rocks, is the open Atlantic Ocean. But inside this protected harbor, Disney created something completely different. This giant breakwater system helps keep the waters calmer and safer for guests, creating the crystal clear lagoon Castaway Cay is famous for today. It's one of those details most people never notice, but completely changes the entire island experience. Disney has transformed this island into a beautiful oasis, and this morning, the island wakes up to forklifts, supply crews, and thousands of Disney guests preparing for another day in paradise. One of the most fascinating things about Castaway Cay is that much of the island actually travels with the ship itself. Before guests can step off the ship, Disney begins unloading food, drinks, equipment, and supplies needed to operate the entire island for the day. Many of the crew members working on the island come directly from the ship. The same servers you see during your dining rotation on board often become your servers again just a few hours later on the island. And when the day is over, nearly everything returns back to the ship, including the trash, leaving the island looking almost as though nobody was ever there.
Now, while they do that, we'll head to breakfast, and this morning we're going to go to 1923. 1923 is a restaurant kind of themed behind Roy Disney.
1923 is named after the founding year of Walt Disney Studios, back then named Disney Brothers Studios. The restaurant serves as a tribute to Walt Disney's early years and the animation legacy that followed.
You can see the art.
Everywhere you look, you'll find sketches, artwork, character models, and pieces of Disney history displayed throughout the restaurant. In many ways, it feels less like a dining room and more like a small Disney museum at sea. With Castaway Cay waiting just outside and the morning sunlight pouring through the windows, it turned out to be the perfect place to start our day. But honestly, we were having a hard time concentrating on breakfast, because just outside those windows was Castaway Cay. And it was, finally. Unlike Lookout Cay's long pier walk, Castaway Cay lets you step almost directly from the ship onto the island.
So this particular island, you're a lot closer to the cruise ship. There is a tram that you can take, but it's really a nice short walk as well. So this tram takes you to here. Or you can choose to walk and enjoy the beautiful view. I'm gonna walk. I'll ride it back, but going I like to walk. Burn off some of those breakfast calories, right? See, here it just says, just a 7-minute walk. But look, it's only a 7-minute walk, but it has some amazing views, and the water is absolutely beautiful.
Castaway Cay may be Disney's original private island, but there's a lot more here than just beaches and blue water. Today, we're going to explore as much of the island as we can, from the main family beaches to the far side of the island, including Serenity Bay, the Lookout Tower, and a few places many guests never make it to. Along the way, we'll cool off in these crystal clear waters, rent some bikes, and see if Disney's original island still holds up against its newer neighbor, Lookout Cay.
Now here they have something called Serenity Bay as well, and Serenity Bay is for the adults only. So if you want to take a break from the kiddos, that's where you want to go. Or maybe should I say, if the kiddos want to take a break from you, that's where you can go. I want to say they have snorkeling here, and maybe some, I don't know about scuba diving. I do know they have a snorkeling section and all kind of other activities. I think on this trip, I think we're going to rent a bike. And let's see where, look at there, here comes the tram. And look, they're getting off now, and we're arriving about the same time. But let me show you this. Straight ahead is a pretty cool thing here. Oh, look at that view. And you can see there's plenty of places to lounge, so there's definitely no shortage there. And there's plenty of spots for photo ops, and also ones with the ship in the background. This area also makes great selfies, so you can send back to your friends at work. Let's cut through here real quick. Oh, look at there. There's Mickey. As you can see, they have all kind of activities here, and you get a great picturesque view of the ship. And if you want to know what you can rent here, oh, there it is. Okay. Now, for those of you who just want to lounge around in the open water, they have these floating devices here that you can get. I want to say, let's check and see what they cost. Used to be like $7. Let's see what they are now. Oh, take that back. They're not $7 anymore. They have clearly gone up. Hi, those are $19?
Yes, if you have a reservation here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So with no reservation, can you still rent one? I understand. So they're $19 per day, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So there you have it. Those are 19 bucks per day. Now this first section here is for children or for families. And so you'll see a lot of the fun activities here. And they have these sections here for the water depth and where they don't want you to go past. But over here, I did this one time too. You can swim if you can swim. I barely can, but I can swim enough to swim from here over to there. You know, last time I came, or last time I swam, these ropes here weren't there. So that's kind of cool that they put those there. So if you are not a great swimmer, you can kind of use those to guide yourself. And I want to say each lane probably has a different water depth. So that's kind of a good improvement.
Of course, this is Disney we're talking about, and no visit to a Disney private island would be complete without taking a few pictures with some familiar faces.
They have basketball here, and there is pool tables and other activities. See, there's ping pong. So there's something here just for everybody. Those who wanted to get your hair braided, the locals do an excellent job, and they do it fairly quick. Now when we first came in there, we saw where there was some stores where you can get your suntan lotion and those kind of things, and those typically are for a lot of Disney merchandise. But as you move further along, you'll find a lot of arts and crafts more dedicated to the locals. And it helps support the locals here in the Bahamas. There's bike trails here and other sorts of activities. I think on this trip, I'm gonna take the bike around the island. I've done it before, and I think there is a lookout tower that I'm gonna hit to, but I'll do that a little bit later on today. Okay, Serenity Bay. Oh, we'll keep walking. All right, so we're on our way to Serenity Bay, which is on the far side of the island. This area is for eating later on today. Typically they have a lot of great fresh fruit, and look, they do. Look at that. Hello. Frozen drinks. A dining area. This is where they will serve lunch. And look here. On Disney Cruise, the only cruise line that offers sodas included in your cruise fare. I smell the food already. It smells good. There should be an ice cream machine around here somewhere. There it is.
Our next stop was Serenity Bay, the adults-only side of Castaway Cay.
I keep getting distracted. Now, where were we headed to again? Oh yeah, Serenity Bay.
While most guests spend their day near the family beaches, we decided to head over to Serenity Bay to see a different side of Castaway Cay.
Oh look, there the bike rentals are. There's bike rentals here, and there is beach volleyball. We'll come back here later on today, maybe after lunch. We'll rent a bike. I'm gonna see if I can reserve one now and see what it costs. Let's check it out. Is it too late for me to reserve a bike?
No, not at all.
Can I reserve one for later this afternoon? What's the cost per day?
It's $19 per bike.
Okay, I want to reserve one. I'm gonna come back after lunch and pick it up, but I wanted to go ahead and do it now.
Sure.
It'll be ready for me when I get back.
Yes, of course.
So you hear that? 19 bucks per day. It's a great deal. Okay, we got that done. You can do that in advance, and that way when you get here, you just go right to the fun. You don't have to stop and worry. I've seen places where the bikes were all rented out, so I wanted to make sure I secluded one, so when I come back maybe after lunch, I can burn a few lunch calories off and show you guys that part of this island. Well, let's see, Serenity Bay. As you can see here, Serenity Bay is going to be, oh, Serenity Bay tram stop is there, D. So this is where we started, over by the ship. So we need to move over to D, way over to here. Okay, and currently we are, where are we currently? Lost. Oh, you can't be lost on vacation. We're exploring. Okay, let's see if this tells us where Serenity Bay is. Yep, we're on the right way. Disney has a 5K run that they do, I think every year, and it runs along this route. Another option, and maybe a little bit shorter of a walk, is you can stay along the beach, and it will take you to Serenity Bay as well. But I mean, you're walking through sand, so depending on what type of shoes you're wearing, it could be a little bit of a harder walk, but I think it's shorter. Okay, Serenity Bay looks to be straight ahead, and I'm not sure I recommend this route. The beach would be much more prettier, but it's all fun. Well, someone thought about me. We're almost there. Hey, stop, wait for me. Okay, we made it. This is Serenity Bay. It is clearly a good distance from all the children, so if you need some quiet adult time, this is where you want to go. Now there is food over here, so you don't have to worry about going back over there to eat. So everything that you need to enjoy your time here at Castaway Cay, it's all right here. And look there, the ice cream. What flavors do they have? Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, banana. You know which one I'm gonna get. This area over here is for the cabana guests. Now, in order to get in there, obviously you need to have reservations for a cabana guest, but that's where they have their cabanas that you can rent. So this section, I guess they get their own little private beach. And over here is for everyone else. Now, after that long walk, I think I will hit the water.
Serenity Bay is known for being one of the quietest spots on Castaway Cay. With water this clear and hardly a cloud in the sky, it seemed like the perfect place to cool off for a few minutes.
Okay, we made it back to the bike rentals. We are now on our bike.
Most guests spend their day near the beaches, restaurants, and tram stops. But beyond the crowds, Castaway Cay has nearly 2 miles of bike trails winding through the island. My destination was tucked away on the far side of the island, the Castaway Cay Observation Tower, one of the highest points on the island.
If you saw that video we did from Italy, you would remembered it was 130 steps to the top. And clearly this is not that many. Oh, look at there. Beautiful view of the ship.
From the top, you get a bird's eye view of Disney's private paradise and a completely different perspective of a place many visitors never experience.
As I reflect, I am definitely grateful and thankful to be able to provide this view for all of you. I don't know. I think this island probably still remains to be my favorite, just because of all the space that you have here, and also Disney has a lot of room to grow and improve this should they desire. So I don't know. They're both wonderful, and but let me know in the comment field which one you think is the best and which one that you would like to visit, and if in fact you visit either of them in the past. Well, now it's time to head back.
Before leaving Castaway Cay, I had to stop for one last photo.
It is quiet and peaceful here.
Sometimes, the best views aren't found on a map or in a brochure. They're found when you take a different path than everyone else.
This is the part of the island that 99% of the people never see. And you're getting to see it. Now, you may be thinking, I don't see much. Yep. But most people never see this.
With one last look at the island behind me, it was time to head back on board the Disney Destiny.
Now that we've seen, we'll head back to the ship. We all thought this was a stop you had to get off, but I kind of thought this took you closer to the ship. So this stop picks up more passengers to take you the last leg to the ship. So there's a little bit more ride back to the ship. There we go. Now we're back to the ship.
I made my way to the adults-only area at the aft of Deck 13, the best place on the ship to watch us sail away from port.
The aft of Deck 13 is adults only. So, we get to enjoy this view as we take off.
May I have your attention, please? This is the officer of the watch speaking from the bridge. At the end of this announcement, we will be sounding our ship's whistle. We recommend to our guests on the open decks to cover your ears.
All right, we're ready to set sail.
And just like that, I was reminded why Castaway Cay has remained one of Disney's most popular destinations for nearly 3 decades.
And that's what makes the Disney magic. The people.
With our day at Castaway Cay coming to an end, it was time to get cleaned up and enjoy one final special experience on board the Disney Destiny. Tonight, we're dining at Enchanté, the ship's premier adult-exclusive restaurant created by Michelin-starred chef Arnaud Lallemand. Before entering the dining room, guests pass through the Rose, an elegant lounge inspired by Beauty and the Beast and named after the enchanted rose itself. From the moment you arrive, it's clear this isn't just dinner. It's an experience.
as ocean waves in rhythm beat. The sun descends,
Yes.
a fiery glow, painting skies with hues that flow.
With floor-to-ceiling ocean views and one of the most elegant dining rooms at sea, Enchanté provided the perfect setting for one final evening on board the Disney Destiny.
Set to please. Feel the sun, let worries fade. In this moment, we have it made on the shore.
So when you make a reservation here at Palo on the Disney Destiny, you get a prefix menu of 4 items. You can choose between an appetizer, a super salad, a main course, or a dessert. And that's $55. Or you can order off an a la carte menu, and there's a wide variety of choices. Good seafood, steaks, and pastas. And there's chicken. So you have a choice between quite a bit more on the big menu.
Savoring closeness side by side. Time stands still in this embrace. No rush, no race, just a gentle pace. Peace surrounds like oceans hum. In this bliss, we've just begun. The stars appear, the night begins. We toast to love and all that wins. Under moonlight, soft and bright, our paradise through day and night.
And for Shelley, it turned out to be the perfect way to celebrate her birthday. With dinner behind us, there was only one thing left to do. It was time for Pirates Night. Tonight, Captain Hook was determined to take control of the Disney Destiny. But he wasn't the only pirate planning to make an appearance.
Okay, we're gearing up for the last show for the night of Pirates Night. It is a fireworks show on the high seas, only done like this.
So tell me, are you and the rest of Mickey and Minnie's crew ready to start the festivities? Aye! And what say all you scallywags? Who here be ready to party like a pirate? Please welcome Mickey and Minnie's Pirate Crew!
That be true, but we're also known for our celebrating. So, all true pirates need to know how to dance a pirate jig.
Do exactly as we do. Here we go!
There, we've got company.
Mr. Smee?
Do pardon my interruption of your festivities, but you'll be needing to make way immediately, or sooner.
But why?
So we don't get hit by that cannonball.
Look out!
Yes, it is I, the new caretaker and overseer of this fine vessel. Simply put, this ship is mine! Mr. Smith, status report.
Aye, Captain. The ship is now yours to do with as you please. Enjoy.
Oh, I shall.
But this is our ship. How about we win it back with a captain's challenge?
Blast that pirate code! Oh, very well. The terms. If I win, you walk the plank.
Agreed. We have an agreement.
Agreed.
Then I say, let the captain's challenge officially begin. Remember, you now be a part of Captain Mickey and Minnie's pirate group.
Mr. Speed, test this so-called pirate crew.
Aye, aye, Captain Hook.
Speed, give them the next one. And make this one especially rough. Got it?
Aye, aye, Captain. Oh, I just gave the answer to the last question.
Speed!
Yes, sir, Captain, sir. Here's the next test. Oh, and it's a good one. All true pirates enjoy a good celebration.
Aye!
If you are real pirates, let the captain see a true pirate ship.
No! It can't be! Speed! Tell me I'm seeing things!
If you saw some very impressive footwork, Captain, then we're both seeing things.
Time to end this! A real pirate must be fierce!
You heard him. He wants to know, can you be pirate fierce?
Show 'em, crew, you know what to do.
Yo ho, a pirate life!
They scared the wits out of me.
No!
Yes. That was the right answer, Captain.
So help me, Speed! I've got it! Prepare for your date with the plank! Tell me, what do true pirates love the most?
Now shake it, crew, from coast to coast.
Get me out of here!
Come on, Captain. Back to Neverland. Now, which direction is it from here?
Though calm the water speed, your ship was rocking! We rocked the boat!
Now let's get that sparkling treasure! Let me that son of a jackal! Get yourself down here, Jack Sparrow!
Catch me, Jack Sparrow!
And just like that, Disney does it again.
Can you say something about this?
One last dose of Disney magic.
sparkling treasure, and sparkling treasure you had! Loxley, keep on rocking!
Aye, aye, Captain.
Now, I'm going to ask a couple of questions to our friends out there. Did you have a good pirate night? Oh! Do you want those kids to go to bed early? Then guess what? You better keep dancing!
As the music played and the party continued well into the night, one thing became clear. Disney Destiny isn't just a cruise for kids. The perfect ending to an unforgettable cruise.
Well, that will wrap up another episode of Travel in Style. I hope you enjoyed this episode and this series, and we look forward to traveling again with you in the future. Stay tuned, and I hope to see you on our next journey.
And if there's one thing we've learned along the way, it's this. Disney Destiny isn't just a cruise for kids. It's a cruise for families, couples, Disney fans, and anyone who enjoys great entertainment, beautiful destinations, and a little bit of magic along the way.
We'd like to give a special shout out to the amazing Disney Destiny crew members who worked hard behind the scenes each day to help create the magic at sea. And a special shout out to fellow Pineapple Escape Travel Advisor Kayla Simons. Through a Facebook post, we discovered we were both sailing on the same Disney Destiny voyage. It was a pleasure finally meeting you in person.
We hope you've enjoyed joining us on this Disney Destiny adventure. From exploring the ship and discovering its unique experiences, to visiting both of Disney's private island destinations, it's been an incredible journey.
Thanks for traveling with us, and I hope to see you on our next adventure. Bye for now.
If you've missed any part of this series, be sure to check out the other episodes and experience the entire journey from beginning to end. Until next time, thanks for traveling with us, and we'll see you on our next adventure. TravelNStyle is a sponsor of March Stringer at PineappleEscapes.com. March Stringer is an affiliate of PineappleEscapes.com as an independent contractor. This video and content is a production of TravelNStyle.